in the QBO gym, and this is where we have numerous hands-on exercises that simulate real-life scenarios that you may encounter as a bookkeeper. Each month covers a variety of new topics and scenarios, and to make it a little bit easier for you, we break it down into 4 different sections. So if you are looking to work on your bookkeeping skills, this is the place for you. And if you want to do an entire month's worth of these all on your own, be sure to join our free 5-day bookkeeping challenge. All you need to do is click on the link in the description. But let's dive into today's exercise, which is being pulled from our August Year 1 Cool Down section. At the top here is an animated video to give you a synopsis of what is going on in Craig's world this month. He is our fictitious business owner. Further down is an interactive pre-assessment quiz that relates to the video up above. Below that are the exercises in this section. And at the bottom here is an optional area where after you have gone through all of the exercises in this section, you will unlock some sample marketing posts that you can use on your LinkedIn to share with everyone what you have learned so far. So let's dive into today's exercise where we're going to practice running Craig's reports. Go ahead and click on the link to have the exercise pulled up for you. I have it here on the right side of my screen, so let's read through the scenario. After you have reconciled Craig's bank statements, it's time to run reports. You'll create a profit and loss or P&L report and balance sheet report for Craig for the month. Also, now that the busy spring season is over, Craig is thinking ahead to winter. He asks for a list of customers and how much they have spent year to date. He wants to call the top customers personally to see if there is an interest in fall leaf cleaning and or snow removal. Now, you will need to be in the sample company to do this exercise. If you are not sure how to get into the sample company or get your own free QBOA account, be sure to click on the link in the description. I have the sample company pulled up here on the left side of my screen. This is the dashboard and what it will look like when you sign in. So let's go ahead and get started with the exercise. We want to start by running a profit and loss or P&L for Craig. Now, in a real life scenario, you would run the report for last month. However, since we are working in the sample company, we're going to run it for all dates, so that the data is consistent. Sometimes, because the sample company is constantly changing their dates, if you are doing this exercise, say for instance in January, you may not get all of the data unless you do an all dates filter. And I'll show you what that means in a minute. So let's go ahead and get to the reporting center. On the left navigation bar, let's go ahead and click on reports. That's here. This is the left navigation bar. Reports is a little more than halfway down. Click on that. And we're going to click on the profit and loss report, which is the third one here. It's in the favorites. It's also under business overview. Go ahead and click on that. And we're going to scroll back up to the top here. Now, in a real life, you would click on this down arrow in the report period field and you would do last month. However, to make sure that all of the data is going to show up here on this report here, we're going to just instead, for the purposes of this exercise, click on all dates. So go ahead and click on that and then go ahead and click on run report. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. Go ahead and click on that. And you will have a lot of control over how you get this report to Craig. Now, the icons on the top right corner here let you email the report right here, allow you to print the report, or you can export it to another software program. You can export it to Excel or PDF in order to do that. You can also change how the report looks by collapsing the accounts for a more succulent financial snapshot. So if you clicked on collapse right here, you're going to see a lot more things collapsed here. You can also do it manually if you wanted to, but to have it collapse, you could just click on that and it'll be a little more of a high overview rather than all those details. So that's how you would run the report. You would send it however you needed to Craig. But now let's go back to the report center because now we're going to run the balance sheet. So at the top here on the top left corner, it says back to report list. Go ahead and click on that. And now let's go ahead and run the balance sheet. So that is the second one here. It is also in the business overview section. So go ahead and click on that. Once again, we're going to change the report period field to all dates. Again, this is just for the purpose of this exercise. So click the down arrow, select all dates, and then go ahead and click on Run Report. Once again, you will see that this report has been run for us. And at this point, you would normally save or send the balance sheet report so that you could share it with Craig, but instead we're going to return to the report list. So it's that easy in terms of running this type of report. Once again, you would either email, print, or export it for Craig. So let's go back to the report center. So once again, click on that back to report list. Now, if you remember from the scenario, Craig has asked for a list of customers and how much they have spent year to date so that he can reach out to them to solicit work for the fall and winter. So here's how we're going to do it. We're going to scroll down to the sales and customer section and then click on sales by customer summary. So we have the favorites here, the business overview. We're looking for sales and customers, which is this one right here. And we want to click on the one that says sales by customer summary. It's about, let's see, it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th one that's listed here. Go ahead and click on it once you find it. And here is the report. Now, Craig had said this year to date is the report that he had wanted because he wanted to see how much they spent so far. But again, in the sample company, the dates are always changing. So we're just going to click on all dates for the period. So in that report period field, click the down arrow, select all dates, and then go ahead and click on the Run Report button. And now we will see all of the information. Now, Craig wants to see the top customers, so we can easily sort the report for him to make it much more useful rather than him trying to figure out as he goes through trying to find the top ones. So just above the report itself, we're going to click on sort. So click that down arrow. And then we want to click on the button next to total in descending order. Click on that, and you will see that QBO will automatically update the report right here so that we are seeing those top customers at the top and then working their way down. So this report is now organized showing Craig's customers by revenue, by the most revenue, by the least revenue. Now you want to save a PDF file so that you have a copy for yourself and then you can email it to Craig later. So go ahead and click on that printer icon right there. And then go ahead and click on Save as a PDF, and a copy of the report will be downloaded for you. I have it right here that you can always open at a later time, but that's how you would save it. So let's go ahead and close up this. My video screen is probably covering it, but there is a close button down on the bottom left corner. Go ahead and click on that to exit out of it. And now the customer sales summary report is complete and saved. So those are the 3 reports that Craig had asked for. Of course, if you wanted to run additional reports and kind of see what they look like, play around with it, you would just click on this back to report list. You'd get back to the report center, and then feel free to just kind of browse through here and click through reports and see what they look like and play around with the data. But that's it. That is how you would run reports. Now, if you like this exercise and you'd like to do more like it, be sure to join our free 5-day bookkeeping challenge. All you need to do is click on the link in the description. We have finished the August issue of the QBO Gym. Congratulations, you did a great job. Keep on practicing and be on the lookout for our September issue. And I will see you then.